Brunette. Suttit her før, da.
Sorry? No, what we're going to do is we'll split it into two. So the first part will be embargo. First part can go out straight away. This is all about Cardiff, and then we'll do a pre-Huddersfield, which is embargoed until Sunday evening. Is that okay?
Yep. Vi prøver.
Sunday evening? That better?
Tomorrow night.
You prefer Monday evening? Yeah, okay, Monday evening then. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, not a problem. So the second part will be embargoed until Monday evening. Okay, would you like
Are you
to
sure
start?
now?
Yeah. No, sorry, over here. If you'd like to put your hands up.
Yeah.
What positives can you take from today?
There's quite a few to be fair. There's quite a few. The attitude and application of the boys. When you go out there and you see them, the attitude's been fantastic. The dressing room, the way they approach this game, just throughout, because it's been a difficult week for everyone, and to get the focus and perform as well as they did, impressed.
Simon, what do you think when the game kicks off and you're manager of Manchester United? What does that feel like when that goal goes in so early? What are you feeling there?
I don't know what you feel, but you feel they've made me comfortable, settling in quickly. The boys, of course, you're excited when you meet new people. But of course, I know the club, I know the staff, so I've had some great days now. But the players, they've gone out there, and of course Rash, he's got a great strike in him, and he's got that swirl. So it's difficult for the keeper. When you get that goal, you think, wow, now we can settle down and play, because that was key today, the first 15-20 minutes, because we know the energy of the crowd here. I've been here myself. The players, we knew they were going to come long and first ball, second balls, and I thought Victor and Phil at the back, they won so many headers that ended up down into midfield instead of a flick on, and that was great to see.
Steve?
Ollie, how do you explain that? Because we've been watching United for the last couple of years, and they haven't played like that, and you've been there like 48 hours or whatever.
They're good players.
They're playing like United haven't scored 5 goals, Ollie, since Fergie's last game.
Since Mick Phelan's last game, and now it's his first game.
How do you explain it? Can you explain it?
Yeah, good players. They're very, very good players, talented players, and today they've approached the game properly. They've worked hard. One of the things I talked about today is that a Man United team should never ever be outworked. Doesn't matter which team you play, you should run more than them, and then your skills will give you a chance to win a game. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Pogba, Rashford and Marshall played brilliant. Are you pleased with their performance today, as well as Martial?
I'm pleased with all of them. I have to say, every single one of them. But of course, it's a threat. When you got the legs of Martial and Jesse Lingard down either side, you got Rashford up top with Paul supporting them. It's exhilarating to watch, and as long as they keep that standard up, we'll pick up points.
Sam?
Do you think that's the position you see Pogba playing in behind a sort of attacking three?
Well, there'll be different solutions to different problems that the teams cause us, but Paul is capable of playing as an 8, as a 10, as a 6. So he's got quality to play many positions. But today I thought he did excellent.
Simon?
Ollie, what did you say to the players before the match? I mean, we saw Victor Lindelof almost get a nosebleed at the other end of the field. You clearly put some confidence in the game.
Yeah, well, I said the same to these lads as I do back home in Molde. Just work harder than them, enjoy yourself, pass it forward, run forward. If you lose the ball, I don't mind, as long as you work to win it back, and they did. When you got players like this with the quality, they're always going to create chances, and the finishes today were quality as well.
Ollie, positionally the players seemed to have a lot of freedom, a lot of interchange. They were popping up in different positions. Was that what you were looking for?
Yes, and maybe a little bit too much, because when you're a Man United player, you want the ball, and that's one of the things you say to them: go and get on the ball. But in some periods we're too congested, 4 or 5 players on top of each other. So when we get to work a little bit with each other and understand that we can trust each other to do a job, then we can have a little bit more distance, and we might even be improve a bit.
How was it to hear the fans chant your name throughout the game?
Well, fantastic, of course. But I've been there as a player for 11 years, and as soon as I scored a goal, that was a chant anyway. So, but it makes you proud. It's emotional, and I'm happy for them, because now it's a long ride back up to Manchester, and at least tonight they can talk about the boys, because they played fantastic.
Sorry.
Be thinking, Ollie, maybe that top 4 is not out of reach. What's your view on that?
Well, we take one game at a time, but we're 8 points behind, and we've caught up teams before at this club. Now, though, we've got to catch up a couple. So, well, our job is just to take one game at a time. You don't look too far ahead.
Okay, last.
But we always play well in the second half of the season. Man United teams always do.
Last question in this section.
2-year-old students, Pogba and Lingard really delivering today. Can you tell us a little bit about how they've progressed from last time you had them?
Yes, they've progressed. Jesse was a little kid. Today he's a man. Paul obviously is a World Cup winner. So they have progressed since I've coached them. So the link between them. The last goal when Paul slips Jesse through was fantastic.
Okay, we'll now preview the Huddersfield game. This is embargoed until Monday evening.
Ollie, can I just ask you, what will it mean to you, first game at Old Trafford in charge of the team? How emotional will you feel? It must be really special.
Of course you try to keep your emotion in check, because I'm there to do a job. I've got to be focused. It's not easy. I don't think it'll be easy, but I'm looking forward to it. And I think the boys are looking forward to playing at Old Trafford, and that's the key. We should be looking forward to playing there. And I was sat next to René Meulensen in a reserve team game once as a coach, second half. But and I was there with Cardiff. But of course it'll be special.
Sam?
Sorry.
Fans obviously had your banner on Phil today, and they've got another version that's been put up on the Stretford end for your game. David Moyes said he was uncomfortable with having his own banner up there. You're a completely different case. Does that flatter you, or would you rather earn it to have it back again?
They're the best fans in the world. Of course, I've got my history at the club, and to see that banner is just special. And I just hope in the next 5 months I'll do a good enough job for them to keep singing my name when someone else gets in here.
Chris?
No concerns you put the bar too high, Ollie, no?
Say again? Yeah, no.
Concerns you put the bar too high?
No, because you can never set the bar too high, because they're setting the standards. The players that play for this club, they've got high standards to live up to, and today it's not like they've outperformed themselves, because you cannot outperform yourself. So we want to look at this game, evaluate, look at a few clips, and as I said earlier, we can be better, we can understand each other better, so it'll be good.
There's been times this season when it's looked as though the players were frightened or intimidated by playing at Old Trafford. You've played there so often. Did you ever feel that, and can you understand how that feeling can occur?
No, that comes with when you sign for Man United. You know you're going to play in front of the best fans in the world. So but confidence is not something you just go into the fridge and pick. You earn it by your performances, by your training, how you feel, and hopefully this gave them a boost. So I think they're all looking forward to Boxing Day, to be honest.
James?
Ollie, the previous managers since Fergie left, they've had to deal with ex-United players being critical of them in the media. It's been difficult for them. Given that these are your ex-teammates, do you think you're impervious to it, or will they still be hard on you?
Don't worry, Gary will be really hard on me. I've sat next to him in the dressing room for 11 years. He was next to me, and yeah, you know Gary, of course. And he's paid now to give his opinion, and of course he should do. I'm no different to anyone else. I'm no different to any other manager when when you lead that team out onto the pitch, because it comes with a responsibility. But my job is I don't play for them. My job is to get the players enjoying themselves.
Ollie, Weber, you said on the TV that after you got the job that he texted you with a little bit of advice.
Some great advice.
Some of the things that he thought maybe had gone wrong in the last couple of years. Is there anything that he said that stuck out particularly?
I'm not going to go into what, because the lads have been, my ex-teammates, I've had texts from all of them wishing me all the best and giving me good advice, sound advice, all of them. So, but you just have to, they'll probably criticise me as well, don't worry about that.
Ollie, the players played as though they'd had the handbrake released. Have they spoken to you about feeling as though they were constrained in the past, and given the way they performed today, is that the way that you want to approach them? You want them to say, yeah?
No, they've not said anything about any handbrake. But we spoke today in the team meeting of when we get 1, we want to get 2. When you get 2, you want to get 3. Because that's just the nature of this team, this club, that you always go and attack. It's not going to happen every game that you create chances like we did today. You've got to grind it out. But today it worked, and with the blistering pace that we've got up front, and they had to chase the game. Then I don't think any team would like to have Rashford, Martial, Lingard, Pogba running at them. So why should we stop them?
Did you manage to get that cup of tea with Sir Alex?
Not yet.
Has he given you any? I guess you spoke to him.
I've spoke to him, yeah, of course, and he'll hopefully come, or I'll go to his, or he'll come to me, and we'll have a cup of tea. Because he's the boss, and if there's anyone who can give me proper advice, not my teammates, that's him.
Okay, last question.
Do you hope to bring the attacking philosophy back to Manchester United?
The attacking philosophy is in the walls of Man United. That's tradition and that's history. That's how we play. That's how we want to play. So today was a good reflection of what we want.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
No injuries. Just a minute or two. Bara akkurat här, eller?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Ja,